Crypto Hotep here with another trading video. This video, we're going to be going over my thoughts on the market currently in conjunction with my Heikinashi supply and demand strategy. And then we will follow up with how our altcoin portfolio is looking. Spoiler alert, it ain't looking good. Market is just kind of it's been a lot of annoying price action, I should say. But before we get into it, this video is sponsored by the good folks at Coinbase. Use the link in the description to either sign up with Coinbase, or if you have a account with Coinbase, link your account to that link in the description. All that does is that will actually allow Coinbase to pay a portion of the trading fees that they charge to me, and you will be supporting Crypto Hotep in the channel without even reaching in your back pocket for a wallet or a purse. With that being said, guys, we'll jump in here. So, as I mentioned, crypto market not looking really too good right now. So, the chart that I'm on right now is the ETH BTC chart. This provides me a lot of hopium right here. Right now, ETH is back at a point that wasn't seen until December 2020. So it's at that liquidity level right here, as well as the weekly demand level. The last time it was at this level was December 2020, and as you know, this is when kind of that bull market started. Was around that time with 2020, that 2020 area. So I will say this, currently price has not collapsed below this area here, and below this line it hasn't collapsed as of yet. The issue is price has gone up and then come back down into it. So yeah, there was a big reaction here, but again, price has come back down into it. What will that mean? We can only wait until we get to the weekly close this week, which will be on Sunday, to see what's going to happen. But I do still feel hope that price has not come through this area as of yet, and that's kind of what we like to see. What we would like to see is a stabilization of price here, just so we can get back up into this area right here where the red box is. If we look at the dollar, the American dollar here, the American dollar right now, kind of in a free fall from this weekly supply area that just came about. So again, the dollar was actually looking good in September and had a ton of green candles, and it broke this level of supply, this weekly level of supply near 106. It broke that level, retested it, and then pushed up again, but wasn't able to reclaim or actually claim 109.50 cents. And what happened was price wicked up around that area, and then around, I want to say, January 2025, beginning of the year, that's when you see somewhat of the downtrend of the dollar here. We got a little retest of this area here, which is very common. Price comes, retests a liquidity level, and goes back to the actual position that it started, which is going downward. That's something that you do want to see. You want to see kind of the weakness in the dollar, so then that money can go and flow to other assets like the gold, like the silver, but more importantly for us, like crypto and stocks and commodities and those type of things. So I made a post on Twitter that I think what will happen is we may see price do a little like fake out. So it may act as if it's stabilizing right here. I don't think that it will push up from here. I could be wrong, but a couple things is price is below the 50 RSI here. So now it has to reclaim this 50 RSI and for price to then reverse. What I think will happen is price will stabilize or make it look like it's stabilizing here, only to go back down and reach this liquidity level right here. And that's what I would like. That's what I would like to see, actually. Okay, let's go to the USDT chart. USDT dominance, one of my favorite charts, because it inversely showcases what crypto is doing. So again, inversely meaning that it's the opposite. So if USDT is nothing but green candles, then crypto typically will be nothing but red candles. So again, when it started January, right, we see USDT, the stable coin, kind of start that trajectory going upwards, and that's when crypto altcoins especially started bleeding out heavily here. You could see that it broke this downtrend here, and it has yet to retest this downtrend. And why I think that's beneficial is typically when you have a break in a downtrend, you will see if we see a break in the downtrend here, and then what we'll do is we'll see a retest somewhere along this area here, only to potentially go higher. So what I think could happen is we may see a little relief in the terms of bullish price action for altcoins by having a retest here in this area. And for us to retest, price has to go down in USDT dominance. So the USDT levels right now that are 5.33%, we got to get them down to 4.25% here, which I think can happen as a form of a retest. Another thing that we need to point out is price has yet to clear these liquidity levels right here. So again, if you want to call them support, resistance, whatever you want to call them, it has yet to clear this. And that's something that I always look at. So I always look at this, and that's why I place a line here at these levels, because I like to place that near my level or in my level, my weekly supply or demand, because that will add to the validity of that level. So as you can see here, price is yet to fully close above and beyond this level. It has wicked through it, but it hasn't closed above and beyond it to claim it. And that's where it's giving me hope that if it continues to trade lower, we will then get a collapse in USDT, which means it will go down, which essentially means crypto number go up. So that's what I'm thinking. USDC, very similar, another stable coin, again, hasn't crossed this level as of yet. You can see we have wicks here, but we don't have the full long body of the candles following the wicks. So that's kind of where we're at right here with USDC. And then BTC dominance, very similar here. Again, this is my liquidity level for BTC dominance. It's in a weekly mitigated supply zone right here, but it looks as if the gas, there's little gas that's left in this BTC dominance as of right now. I could be wrong though, but again, it says yet clear this level. It's hanging around this level, as you can see right here. We'll zoom in just a little bit here, but we can see the dominance levels, the candles just hanging around this level, but it hasn't really claimed it. So what I'm hoping is this is somewhat of a fake out, and we get the dominance levels to come back around these 50, 55, 56, 57% levels here. Again, if BTC dominance goes down, then the altcoin market will flourish. So, and that's what we want to see. Then we go to the big three. Bitcoin, I mean, if you look at Twitter is nothing but doom and gloom. Crypto Twitter is. But honestly, I trade weekly charts for a reason. Usually it's this reason, so I'm not so very emotional and having to keep my eyes glued on the charts. This doesn't look bad to me. We did create a weekly supply zone here, nearing at the top of that 108 level, up until looks like the 96 level here, which is completely fine. Based on my rules, again, the weekly supply level is the last bullish candle before a bearish move of at least 3 bearish candles, 1, 2, 3, and a drop here. So this is a valid area that price has to then retest, right? So price has to retest, meaning that, again, it has to go in reverse, meaning it has to go up. Now, I did draw my Fibonacci tool here from the bottom of this rally to the top, price currently is sitting in the Fibonacci golden zone, which is at 5061.8 area. We've had a nice reaction to it. This is a very nice reaction. This looked like a liquidity run to me, where you had mostly wick and less than 50% body of the candle, and then price came back down into it. But as you can see, we have a bullish doji on the weekly as of right now. We still have about 2 days left until the weekly close, so anything could happen. But honestly, there's nothing bad about this right now. You know, I could see maybe in the next maybe week or two, price just kind of doing something like this, and then maybe something like that, and get a nice like burst up right here. Let's go to ETH. ETH has been a little disappointing, not gonna lie. So again, we have this level, this weekly demand level that is held up, but finally broke. Again, one of my key metrics is trading 3 candlesticks below the weekly level. Currently, we're at 2. Anything could happen towards, the next 2 days, so we'll see. But, what I would like to see is, again, we reclaim 2200, and then we get a bounce here. What I think may happen, unfortunately, is we may come back down into the 1500. ETH has just been trading very weirdly this past cycle, just very weirdly. But, I think, hopefully we don't, but don't be surprised if we hit this weekly demand level that has not been mitigated as of yet. Price has not tapped into this level as of yet, guys. So keep that in mind here. It hit it closely right here, but it has not gone, really deep into that level as of yet. And then Link, very good reaction from this weekly demand level. Very good reaction. You can see this here. It also bounced off. This is the 200 moving average right here. So it bounced off both of that, and then you can see the bullish doji right here. But again, we still have 2 days left currently. But if you look where ETH is right now in the pattern that we're kind of trading in, it's very similar to what happened on that last leg up where we hit about $28. Again, very similar. We have downtrend breaks, boom, very similar. This could happen where downtrend will break, may take some time, but boom, we get to $33, maybe even $35 here for Link. And an update on my trades. Currently, the only thing that I've done is add to my CRO position. The new administration, Trump's crypto company, actually is partnering with CRO, and made that announcement this week. So per usual, that spiked up the price on CRO, as you can see in this candlestick, and still trading above 10 cents. So you look at it, if we zoom out here and look at it from a technical aspect, very good reaction here from this weekly demand level. So I did add into this because of that. Normally I don't. Normally I do wait until the weekly, but I figured, I just felt like doing it. It met a couple of my metrics here where we have a liquidity sweep on this. You can see the wicks coming down on that liquidity sweep. And then also we have a nice support level on the RSI here. So just wanted to buy a little bit more and add to it. Maple, nothing with Maple yet. Back into its weekly mitigated area. And then Ribbon Finance, nothing as of yet. Its price is going deeper into that weekly demand level. And now we're hitting on this second liquidity point here. We still got a ways to go to break this this downtrend. And then C, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here with C. So nothing's added as of yet. And then very quickly, we have just the update with the portfolio down over 5% here. But as always, guys, if this video's helped, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And as always, thank you and happy trading.